Okay, we're recording. Welcome to our JoyFit Crew team call. I'm so excited. I wanted to share with you guys just some announcements, and I have a little presentation, which apparently is not downloading. Click to download. Well, that would be why. Guess I have to click it. Oops. But I'm Danae. I am probably your personally sponsored coach, unless you are like a brand new coach who just signed up today that I don't know about and you signed up under someone else. That's fine. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm super excited to talk to you, and I hope that I can teach you something, and I hope that you guys know that you can ask me any and all questions like whenever they come up. Tanya, what's up, girl? I don't know if she can hear me yet. Okay, well, anyway, so my presentation is downloading. So while it's downloading, I'm going to, I guess, I think, did you guys get a chance to watch I shared like a personal development thing in our thread. It was by Brendon Burchard. Did any of you guys get a chance to watch that yet? Or not really watch, just listen to it?
Not yet.
Okay, if you get a chance to listen to it, because it was like a game changer for me, because I know, honestly, like all of us struggle with ups and downs in life, in the business, in everything. And it really, personal development isn't just like learn how to be a good leader, learn how to like be a good salesperson or anything like that. Personal development is literally like, what can you do that's going to help you in your life the most, like at that moment. And so the Brendon Burchard podcast, it's called The Brendon Show. It is phenomenal, and I would highly suggest you subscribe to it. It's like a free subscription. It's just a podcast on the iPhone, the podcast app, or you can also look for it on YouTube, I believe. If you go to brendonburchard.com, then he's got tons of resources there, but his books are awesome. And his episode that I shared today, it was all about like basically like what really makes happiness, because ultimately, like, we can't, oh, look at the baby, she's so cute. Sorry guys, squirrel. I'm a tiny bit baby hungry. Look at her cute cheeks. Oh my gosh. Okay, but he talks about how like our happiness, our energy, it's something that we don't just have. We don't just have a negative energy. We don't just have a positive energy. You have to cultivate that. You have to generate that yourself. And so sometimes it kind of is like you're faking it till you make it a little bit. And sometimes you have to just really consciously and intentionally, he talks about bring the joy to it all the time, because it's something that we have to be conscious of. And I get stuck in this little bit of a negative rut, usually at least once a month, about that time of the month. And it can be really easy to get down about everything and to be frustrated and to feel like, well, nothing's going my way. And then guess what? Nothing goes well because I'm expecting that. So like just kind of understanding that what you expect from the world is what you're going to get back. And at the same time too, like the kind of energy that you bring to the table is the kind of energy that you're going to receive back. So this is really applicable for what we're talking about tonight, because in your social media posts, if you are, I'm not saying that you shouldn't post if you're having a bad day, but if you're having a bad day, don't talk about your bad day if you can't talk about it, and talk about the lesson that you're learning, or talk about a key learning from that. Like I shared the post that I shared yesterday. If you guys saw it, it was a really long post, so like most people probably didn't really read it unless it really applied to them. But I shared that only after I had really kind of gone through most of it and understood it more for myself. And Michelle had like shared her piece of information and ideas, and her just, I don't know, like I quoted Michelle. And I shared that learning experience a little bit more than so much. It wasn't like I'm complaining that this is happening to me. It was, this is what I'm learning, and I hope this can help someone. So just know, like, if you're having a bad day, you're not the only person, and there's something you can learn from it, and there's something that you can share with the rest of, you're following the rest of the people that might happen to see your post, because you never know who's going to see it. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to try to get this to work. All right, so I made this on my phone, so we're going to see if it transfers. We're going to see if it works. I don't know if it's going to work. I guess if it doesn't work, then I don't know what I'll do. Guess I could just look at my notes, but then you guys wouldn't be able to see it. Lame. This is dumb. Okay, hold on. I don't like technology. It's lame. Just have to tell you guys that. It's a blessing and a curse. Let's see. Two-factor identification. Why do I have to do that? This is me. Allow. Trust this browser. Okay, I'm gonna hope that it pulls up in my iCloud because I saved it to, actually I don't know where it got saved to. That is the question. Hold on. Keynote, here we go, I found it. Wait, not this, go back. So I have a PC and I'm trying to use a Mac program with it. It's great. Okay. Oh, yay, here it is. Okay, we can do this. Sweet. Now it just has to load. Okay. It worked. Okay. So, okay, it's going way slower than I wanted it to. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, quick announcements. Just a couple things you guys should be aware of. Just be aware of this for yourself. Be aware of it for potential customers, people that you've been talking to, old customers. I know some of you have some customers like Michelle Louisa. You should definitely talk to her about Daily Sunshine because she loves giving her kids some of the shake. I don't know if she told you that, but she told me that a while ago. And I don't know if she got any Daily Sunshine for her kids, but I would just message her and say, hey, this, like, the Daily Sunshine for kids is on sale. It's super, super cheap. And you can also add in there, it's super, super, super cheap if you are a coach. It's only $75 plus shipping and tax if you're a coach. So like they're stacking discounts, which they never do. And I don't know if they're doing this because they're trying to test it out and see if it gets more traction as a product, if they lower the price or if they're just doing a sale. I kind of think that they're doing it because they're testing to see like if more people buy it, if it's a little bit cheaper, because it's the same price as Shakeology, and a lot of people have a problem with that. So anyway, that's just something to think about.
I want to try it.
It's super good. I like it. My kids love it. And as a coach, it's only $75 right now. So if you have someone with, someone with kids who you've been talking to, like this is a way to just talk to them and say, hey, this is on sale, like for a really, really, really good deal this month. Are you interested in getting this for your kids? It's only for the rest of this month. So just keep that in mind. I shared in my stories, I believe, I shared these graphics, like a couple different Daily Sunshine graphics. That's just something you guys could add to your stories. Share a cart. If you are not using Share a Cart, oops, go back. Wah, wah. How do I go back? Backspace. That didn't work. That didn't work either. Holy crap, what's happening? Escape, escape. It's not working. Does anybody know how to make it go backwards? Okay, well, now that we've gone through the entire slideshow. Okay, close presentation. There we go. We'll just go back to here and we'll just do that. Okay. Don't hit the space bar. Okay, share a cart. It's the feature that you can use as a coach to share a cart with someone. And basically, they've been doing research to show that customers who have a cart sent to them, whether or not they actually plan to buy right away, are, I think it was like 85% more likely to purchase. Just because it's sitting there, it's already ready for them and waiting. They don't have to do anything weird. They don't have to search through the website. They don't have to finagle with links. Like, they just have the cart ready for them. If you're not sure what Share a Cart is, just like search on YouTube Beachbody Share a Cart, and you'll see a quick tutorial on how to use it. Know how to use Share a Cart. It's important because it's going to make it super easy to sign up coaches, super easy to sign up customers. And as long as you get the email correct, which I have made mistakes with that before, then it's super, super simple for people to sign up with. Next little thing, Super Saturday is April 7th. If you are in Arizona, you can go to Super Saturday with me. I know there's a couple Arizona coaches who are going to listen to the recording. So I'm going. You need to look up Super Saturday in the FAQs of Beachbody and the Coach FAQs, and you should be able to find a Super Saturday near you. I would highly suggest getting to a Super Saturday because you're going to have a ton of fun. You're going to meet tons of coaches who are local to your area or who, maybe live in surrounding areas. You're going to get to hear some of the new product announcements. You're going to get exclusive sneak peeks on things. But the most important thing is that you're going to feel the energy that, like, a lot of the times when we're all separated like this and we can only do team calls maybe once or twice a month, like that energy of being in the room with so many people who have passion for health and wellness, who have a story of some kind, to any degree, like all of you guys do with Beachbody, it's powerful. And it's something that you can't create that by yourself. So it's a different kind of a thing to think about, but if you can get to it, then go. Like, you're not going to regret going. You're going to have a blast. And plus, like, it's just kind of a girls' night out or girls' day out, just depending on what time your Super Saturday in your area happens. There's guys there, but mostly it's girls. So, okay, To Be Mindset is another announcement to keep in mind. To Be Mindset is releasing in it's releasing in May of 2018. So this is going to be the emotional eating one. It's going to be the one program that is I think it's over 40 different videos on Beachbody On Demand, all about nutrition, all about grocery shopping, meal planning, emotional eating, combating eating disorders, like all kinds of different things that people would go to talk to a nutritionist about, someone who's an expert in nutrition, which, don't get me wrong, all of the fitness programs have nutritional plans that are created by nutritionists. They're created by experts in the field of nutrition. But Ilana Molstein is incredible, and she's super real. If you don't follow her on Instagram, I would suggest you follow her because she's super fun to follow. She shares tons of recipes and ideas, and she's just really out there. She just shows you this is what a portion of healthy food looks like. This is what the same number of calories of unhealthy food looks like. Which would you rather eat? The giant plate full of French fries that are made from radishes that taste like French fries, or would you rather eat the actual French fries that you only get this much of? And so she's super funny. So that's coming out. We'll kind of be planning that launch more in April, but just kind of be aware of that. And then Summit is happening June, I believe it's June 16th through the 21st. Might not be that many days, but it's the 16th-ish, mid-June is when Summit is happening. And I believe this month tickets are $155. It's in Indianapolis, in Indiana, obviously. And it's going to be super fun. And if any of you guys can get there, I would love to have you there. I'm going to be there. I got my ticket last year. I've gone to two of the three so far. This will be 3 summits so far, and they're super, super fun. It's the same kind of thing. You're going to get tons of training from corporate. You're going to get tons of interaction with other coaches. You're going to get to hear lots of stories, things like that. It's an experience that you can't really replace. And if you're serious about growing your business, if you're serious about wanting to make this something that's going to work for you, then you need to get to Summit. Summit is super fun. And beach bars. So, okay, I love this. We've got Daily Sunshine. We've got beach bars coming out. These are going to be our granola bar, basically, only it's a protein granola bar. So they're all non-GMO ingredients, organic ingredients. They taste amazing. I got to taste them at Leadership a month ago. And they're coming out the day of Super Saturday is when they're going to be releasing. And they're going to be a way that you can, as a coach, you can actually get them. Say, let's just put this out there. Let's say you had a boyfriend or a husband, sister, mom, someone signed up as a coach under you and you're controlling their account. You can order the beach bars under their account to keep them active. and it will be a 50 PV order as long as you have I think it's a 2-box order is 50 PV, and then it's like a 3-box, like where you get 3 flavors, 3 different boxes of different flavors. A 3-box is 90 PV, which is the same amount of product volume that Shakeology is. So those are awesome. They're going to be something just to be like, they're just basically giving us more ways that we can share something other than Shakeology, because a lot of people understand a little bit more about Shakeology now. And so when we share like, oh, look, Shakeology, they're like, oh, know about that. Don't want to get that. But like little things like the beach bars, the daily sunshine sale, things like that. That's a really cool way to be able to just share that there's more than just Shakeology and fitness. Like we have snacks, we've got stuff that is awesome. Okay. Do you guys have any questions so far about like any announcements, things like that? No? Okay. All right. I'm going to hit the space bar. Wait. Maybe I just have to click it. There we go. Okay. So before we talk a little bit about posting, things like that, I want you guys just to think about this. You don't necessarily have to do it right now, but just take 3 minutes tonight or tomorrow morning and just write down anything and everything you can think of on a piece of paper, like blank, blank, blank piece of paper that describes everything about yourself, your personality, your hobbits, your hobbies, your interests, your values, your beliefs, just things that intrigue you, things that you are passionate about, anything like that. And you want to be thinking about those kinds of attributes, those kinds of people when you are thinking about who you want to be coaches on your team, who you want to be people that you're going to interact with, because it's not any fun. Like I can just tell you guys, it's not any fun at all when you have someone who you're trying to just drag them through the like, come on, come do your workout, come drink your Shakeology, and they're just like not even meshing with you. It's not fun. And so that's part of why it's been so fun for us, is because like I feel like we get each other. So think about your personality and hobbies, interests, things like that. Write those down and then circle the ones that you think are the most important. And then the last part of it is you need to think about 5 main topics that you want to post about. So I'll just give you my examples. My 5 main topics are my family, my faith, my fitness, which for me, fitness is not just physical, it's my mental fitness, my spiritual fitness, like those kinds of things, the things that I do consistently to create those habits. Fashion, hair kind of things, so just like cute clothes or doing my hair like in a different way. Decor, like decorating my house, do it yourself or like mom hack kinds of things, like just different things that really identify with my lifestyle. That's what I post about. And I try to stick to those 5 things. The reason for that is that you guys are not Beachbody. Like you use Beachbody programs, you use Shakeology, those kinds of things, but you are you. And so you have to be you, and you have to be comfortable being you, because that's what's going to draw people to your page. That's what's going to draw people to you as a person, not Shakeology, not fitness programs. It's you as a person and how you talk to them and how you share your story. So when I talk about like sharing about my family, like sometimes I might just post a cute picture of myself and my kids or my family. But other times I'm going to tell a small little story, and it's going to relate to my family and how my family's been blessed by coaching, or how my family is going to get to go on a trip because of XYZ, or just different little ways that I can tie it in together. So I'm sticking to my topics, but I'm pulling in creative, like kind of thinking outside the box of how does this identify with how coaching is blessing my life, or how I'm developing myself as a person. Next thing to think about is using hashtags. So you guys, those of you who've been posting on Instagram, I've noticed at least 3 or 4 of you guys posting. If I haven't noticed your posts yet, it's because I need to go and actually look at all of them. But hashtags are something that you guys need to start being a little bit more aware of, especially if you're using Instagram, which I'm highly suggesting you do, considering all of you came from well, okay, not all of you, but like 80% of the coaches that I have came from Instagram. So that means that 80% of the people that I've brought onto our team recently are from my cold market. They're people that I didn't know to begin with until I started talking with them and having a conversation. And part of the reason that I was able to find them is through hashtags. don't do Beachbody related hashtags. You're just going to find coaches. So don't use hashtag Beachbody. Don't use hashtag Team Beachbody or really anything super fitness related. You want to think about the things that are related to your tribe. So like, for example, in this picture, I would have hashtagged something like bows for days because Tatum's wearing a bow. I would do like short hair, don't care because I have short hair and it's curly. I might do curly hairstyles. I might do like blush pink, Hobby Lobby because I have things from Hobby Lobby in the background. Hobby Lobby addict because that's going to be a smaller, narrower category of hashtags. Just think about the things that are relevant to your picture, and it takes practice and you'll feel like it takes forever at first, but start saving some of those hashtags and just start being aware of other people's hashtags when you see influencers on Instagram who maybe they have like tons of followers and they're someone that you mesh with as a person. Like look at their hashtags and see what they're using because those are the kinds of hashtags that you might want to try using. Okay, some quick do's and don'ts about posting. So here's 2 different ways you could post about Shakeology. The first one is Shakeology as a cup, and it shows me like, okay, here's my Shakeology cup. It's empty, and it says Shakeology. Most people can kind of deduce that says Shakeology versus here's a picture of my shake today. I just said like, this is super yummy. I'm basically saying exactly what I'm drinking versus cultivating some curiosity around it. So make people curious. To like say that this is like a superfood drink that you have every day and it tastes like a milkshake or, you know, something like that. And just post about your shake in some way every single day. Doesn't have to be on your main page. Post in your stories because like, oh my gosh, like it would be really annoying, right? To see a picture of Shakeology even like this every single day. So posting it in your stories, that's where you can easily share something like I'm drinking my shake every single day and you can do it consistently. So that's why in our social media challenge that I've been posting every day in our team page, that's why one of those is to drink your Shakeology every day and post a video or post a picture about your shake. Okay, sweaty selfies or not so sweaty selfies. So this one I actually, on the right hand side, I took pictures on purpose. This is partly to show you guys some lighting ideas. So I took pictures on a Sunday when I had done my hair and my makeup and I felt all pretty and cute and I had some time to just kind of chillax for a few minutes and just take a few pictures. And I took pictures in different positions. I took pictures from different perspectives. And I just took a bazillion pictures and then went through and picked like 5 or 6 of them that I wanted to use through the next couple weeks to use for pictures to go with quotes, pictures for, you know, call to action posts, things like that. So not that this on the left hand is a bad picture for me to post. I might post that on my stories because it's real life. Like stories is where you're going to share your real life. Not that this is not my real life either because I do like to feel pretty and I do like to wear my sports bra because it's awesome. But there's just different ways that you can make your page look different and you want it to stand out in some way. You want it to be attractive to people because if it's not attractive to people, they're just going to scroll right past it. So think about what's attractive to you. For me, it's lighter, brighter. I like the pink. I like having my hair done, things like that. Those are things that are attractive to me. That's what I want to attract in other people. That's kind of the way that I'm going to post on my main Instagram page. Do you guys know how to edit pictures on Instagram? A little bit. So basically, there's lots of different ways you can edit pictures, but I'm just going to pick a picture right here. Okay, let's stop sharing for really fast. Okay, it's not going to let me show you guys. Stinky. Okay, here we go. So if I'm going to edit this picture, then I'm going to actually go in here after I hit next, and it's going to show me all the different filters in here. I would suggest picking 1 or 2 of these filters that you like the most and stick to that filter for most of your pictures. So one of the ones that I've been using a lot recently is the Ludwig filter. I don't know if that's backwards. Okay, so I would hit the Ludwig filter, which it's going to change the lighting a little bit. And then you can actually change the intensity. You can change the intensity of the filter. This 100% means it's as high of an intensity for that filter as it's going to go. and you can change it to something less if it looks like it's a little too crazy. And then I also usually brighten it up a little bit by hitting the brightness. The brightness tab right here. I usually brighten it at least 20 to 50 degrees more than it already is. And then I would be done with that. But brightening your pictures a little bit if it's a darker picture, but ultimately just trying to pay attention to the lighting when you are taking pictures, that can help a lot with just being confident in how you're posting. Let's see, sharing screen again. It's gonna tell me that I'm almost out of time. Stink. I can't tell. Let's go back. Share screen. Okay. So, okay, next thing. Transformation pictures. A lot of you guys share transformation pictures recently. I want to show you guys, like, when I post a transformation photo, I'm trying to make sure that I'm showing the story, like, as it lines up. So I don't want to share a picture that has my head really, really big in one picture and really, really small in the other picture, because that means that the perspective is a little bit off. So I try and take pictures that are similarly, like, posed, so to speak, like same perspective. And then I also am going to zoom in or zoom out depending on what the other one compares to. I want to basically like draw the key features, like the height of my shoulders, the size of my face, things like that. Things that are pretty much staying the same. I'm going to keep those the same when I edit it. So just crop your pictures and like make it look like a before and after that shows a true before and after, not like a, well, this picture is really, really blown up because it was zoomed in a ton and this one's just normal. Try and just like think about the perspective and what other people are going to see when they look at it. Okay. Speaking of perspective, get creative. Like when you're posting, when you're thinking about what you want to post, if you're going to post about your groceries, you could just take a picture of your groceries all over your counter and that's cool. But you could also take a picture of them like by your feet and it could be better lighting. And like that was just a random thing. This is one of like the posts that I did not even plan to do. And then I just did it and then it like blew up. Like a bazillion people saw it and a bazillion people were asking questions about it and thought it was the coolest thing ever that I had put my stuff in a laundry basket. And I'm like, this is not that insane, guys. I promise. It's not that revolutionary. But try taking selfies from different perspectives. So I have pictures where it was like, I'm holding the camera up here, or like I'm a full body shot versus like a half body shot. My family were like all looking at the camera together, or, you know, just whatever. And then food, it could be like a picture of your food that's super close up, or it could be kind of further away. Just think about how you can make your pictures look a little bit different each time. And really, this is just something you gradually get used to. It's not something that you have to remember all of this stuff every single time you post. Just be a little bit more aware of it each time you do a post. Okay. So now that we've talked about posting, do you guys have any questions about that so far?
I do. What kind of equipment do you use, if any, for your pictures, like to have them, your phone standing up?
So I usually, I've had a tripod, but my kids break it. So I honestly just prop my phone up against books and the wall and stuff. And that's all. And so like if I need it to be up higher, then I will put it up on something higher if I need to. But if you don't like having to worry about doing that, then getting a tripod is not a bad investment because you'll use it a lot. And it would be awesome. I just have to stop letting my kids touch mine. That's my problem. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions about that? Okay. All right. We have 10 minutes, so I'm going to try and blast through this. Growing your Instagram. So I use something called Stim Social right now, and it helps to grow my following a little bit. There's different monthly rates. You can pay like $10 a month, $15 a month, and then it goes up to like $50 or $60 a month for Stim. Stim Social is a simple way that you can choose targeted accounts, so people that you want to follow the following of, and it will follow them for you, and it will unfollow people who don't follow you back. It has pluses and minuses to it. I am kind of like 50%. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I use it right now. I may or may not still use it in the future. It's just helpful because it's something that makes it a little easier on me to grow my following. Using hashtags. So you can choose hashtags to follow, and you can actually search them in the, whatchamacallit, the little Explore tab on Instagram, this little microphone, or not microphone, magnifying glass at the bottom. You click on that, and then you search tags, and you can type in something like preschool or mom, and it's going to say there's 3,501 posts for preschooler mom. So then I can click through those posts, and I can search through the pictures, find the ones that look like they identify with someone who I would identify with. Make sure you're watching for other Beachbody coaches, because sometimes the ones that we think of are going to be the ones that other Beachbody coaches think of too. But just looking through the pictures, finding someone who has a picture that I might think that they're cool, look at their page, see if they're a Beachbody coach. If they are, great, move on. If they're not, then like on 5 photos, comment on 3 photos, and follow their page. That's the 5-3-1 rule to engage on their page and follow them. That basically just notifies them enough that usually they'll follow you back. If they don't, it's okay. They're not your kind of person. When you're searching hashtags, you want to be looking for hashtags that have somewhere from around 2,000 posts to about 200,000 posts. You don't want to go any bigger than that, because it just gets a little bit insane to scroll through anything bigger than that. And you're also getting into stuff that just nobody really is going to see your posts if you're using those hashtags. Looking at big brand accounts. So like Target Baby is a brand account you could look for if you're a mom. If you are maybe into like Tassia, like you could look at Fabletics. Look for people who are like younger and into fitness and basically willing to spend money on things that are fitness related. So like Fabletics, or even the BBG pages, or Fit Girl Guide, things like that. Just look at bigger branded accounts and follow their followers following the same thing. You do the 5-3-1 rule, you engage on their page, and you follow their stuff, and you just get to know people. Like that's really ultimately the goal, is you just want to be building enough people that more people are going to see what you're posting, and you're going to get to interact with more people. Because if you want to grow a business, you have to be able to talk to more people, and you can't talk to more people unless you're finding more people. So that's how I would suggest growing on Instagram. I can talk more about that if you guys need to, but as you're finding people, you can track them by creating a collection in Instagram. So this is how you would go about creating the collection. Say let's just say I found myself. I found myself, and I want to add myself to a collection as a potential coach person that I think would be an awesome coach, but I haven't talked to them about coaching yet. I just want to remember they're someone I think would be good at coaching. Then I'm going to hit the little bookmark tab at the bottom of their post. So I'm going to draw on here. Bookmark tab. And then it gives you an option right after you click on that says Save to Collection. When you hit Save to Collection, it's going to pop up with something that looks a little bit different than this, but it's basically going to have your collections over here after you create your collections, or it will tell you to do a plus sign and create a new collection. So I would make a future challengers and a future coaches tab, and I would start adding people to those lists. So I would add this person to my Dream Team coaches list because she posts about fitness. She's a mom. She posts about things that I identify with. So she would go on my collections over here. Then when you're on your page, then right here on your own page is how you're going to see your collections. And you'll click on that little bookmark tab, and then it will open up this page over here. Then you can click into each of these, and it will have the list of posts that you've bookmarked, and you can just quickly go through those pages, and you click on it, go to their page, like or comment on something new, and then move on to the next person. Does that make sense? There's kind of an easy way to do new connections every day and to also be adding continually to your Instagram. Target like number of people to do. I would aim, like for you guys, I would suggest trying to add 3 to 5 new people on Instagram every day. So looking for and actively following 3 to 5 new people and engaging with 3 to 5 new people or 3 to 5 people on your list every single day. Just doing those little things that will really add up over time. Oh, I forgot to put in, darn it. I forgot to put in, I have a picture. I'll talk about Power Pockets again later this week, but I have a picture that breaks down Power Pockets that I think will help you guys a lot. Because this would be something you would do in a Power Pocket. It would be like, okay, I pick up my phone for 5 minutes. I'm going to spend 5 minutes, and for every minute that I'm searching, I'm going to be hopefully finding one new person on Instagram or connecting with one new person. Okay, you're going to engage on their stuff. Let's just ignore my stuff. There we go. Engage on their stuff. So commenting back, comments with 4 words or more are going to respond best on Instagram, and it's going to draw their attention a little bit more because a 4-word comment is a little more genuine than a wow or cool or something like that. Like, you just think about a genuine question, think about a genuine compliment, because you never, like, really, you have no idea how few people actually get a positive interaction on social media like that, like an actual personable message or comment like that. Okay, so be engaging on their stuff. Now, here's what I want you guys to focus on. These are your action steps. Most of it is the same stuff that you guys should already hopefully be doing. I want you posting 2 times a day on your Facebook and Instagram. These can be the same post, so it's not like you have to come up with 4 different posts. They don't have to be complicated. They don't have to be wordy. Just 4 times or 2 times a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. That's the simplest, easiest way to do it. And be posting in your stories. Get comfortable with doing that because I promise it will help you grow your business. It will help you reach new people. If you still don't understand how to use stories, ask. I can walk you through it again. Use at least 10 hashtags on your Instagram posts. They should be the first comment in that post. So if you post a post and it has a caption, then you're going to go to comment under your own caption to add your hashtags. And then just start connecting with 3 to 5 new people for the next few days, the rest of this week. If there's people who you see following your posts, then get them added to a collection on Instagram so that you can start engaging more with their stuff and start a conversation with them. Okay, I don't think I have anything else, and it looks like we have 1.5 minutes left. Will you guys be sure to just message me afterwards if you have any questions? Message us in our team thread. As much as I like talking to you guys one-on-one, and I still will do that, it really helps me to have all the questions kind of in one spot. So message in our team thread, because then it doesn't always have to be me who answers. It can be you guys can help answer each other, because a lot of you guys get this. Michelle, I know you're a teacher. When you learn something and you learn it and then you teach it to someone else, it sticks. It sticks a lot better that way. So I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to share and to kind of teach other people in our team this too. So, hey, we're going to lose the connection. So thank you guys for getting on.